Summer of Soul is a new documentary that is given to us by Fox Searchlight and is debuting in theaters and on Hulu. Unfortunately, this film was not playing anywhere near me in a theater. I would have loved to see this movie in a theater. This is a very beautiful looking documentary, and there's a lot of great performances in here. And I would love to have seen it in the theater, but it was only on Hulu. And if you have Hulu, this is a really good documentary to check out. What this documentary is about is basically in the summer of 1968's Woodstock, which is, if you don't know about that, I suggest you do your research, because that is one of the most important moments in music history of all time. It's Jimi Hendrix's most famous performance. He performed there. Well, and there were a lot of black musicians who performed there, but miles away from that same time, there was this other music festival that was not recorded and talked about. It was full of black musicians, Stevie Wonder and so many others. Stevie Wonder is my favorite, so I love Stevie Wonder. And there's so many names here. I could just go on and on about the names, but I'm just gonna say, like, you gotta watch it to see some of the people in this, because this is if you love music history like I do, you gotta watch this movie. If you love music at all, you gotta watch this movie. This documentary is all about it. It's all about what this meant for black culture, what it meant for all these people, what this celebration is. It's so well done. The music is incredible because you have all these talented, amazing musicians who are some of the most amazing musicians of their time, but they weren't very recognized at the time. And this documentary it does look a little grainy, but that's because this was a documentary that was the footage of this actual event, and a lot of the people and the performances, all that was shot in the 60s, and all this time it had been sitting in a vault somewhere, and they cleaned it up, they remastered it, they put it together, made it a documentary, which is great, because this is a documentary about a performance that was in a vault somewhere, and they put it out, and now they're going to go into it, because these people weren't talked about nearly as much as 1968's Woodstock, but this was something people should have talked about, but they didn't, and now it's getting that kind of due and respect, because this is an important part of history that was ignored by the public because of these people's race, and it's unfortunate. So this is a way of retroactively fixing that, which I think is great. I think it's a great step in the right direction to put this out and fix that mistake. It was a mistake to exclude people who deserve their rightful, spot in music history. This is an incredible documentary. I'm so happy that this has been put out there for people to see. This is one of the best films of the year. Definitely the best documentary film I've seen this year. Just 10 out of 10. Just phenomenal. Everybody should go watch this movie. If you love music, you love music history, just any of that, go watch it. If you like black culture and black history, go watch this movie. There's so much in this movie that is so well done and well put together. It's so well edited. It's so incredibly fascinating. Lots of great performances. Just phenomenal.